the Corporacion Andina de Fomento, Banco de Desarrollo de América Latina, Banco de Desenvolvimento da América Latina, English, Andean Development Corporation, Development Bank of Latin America, has the mission of stimulating sustainable development and regional integration by financing projects in the public and private sectors, and providing technical cooperation and other specialized services. Founded in 1970 and currently with 18 member countries from Latin America, the Caribbean and Europe along with 14 private banks, CAF is one of the main sources of multilateral financing and an important generator of knowledge for the region. CAF is headquartered in Caracas, Venezuela. Additionally, it has representative offices in Lima, Brasilia, Bogota, Buenos Aires, Quito, Panama, Montevideo, and La Paz. History. The CAF was founded in 1966 following the historic signing of the Declaration of Bogota in the presence of its framers, President Carlos Lares Restrepo of Colombia, President Eduardo Frei Montalva of Chile, President Raúl Leone of Venezuela, and the personal representatives of the presidents of Ecuador and Peru. The government of Bolivia would join later in 1967. In 1967, a joint commission, set up to address regional issues, mapped out the basic principles of CAF, and on February 7, 1968 the member country's government signed its establishing agreement in San Carlos Palace, Bogota. The corporation was conceived as a multi-purpose bank and agency for promoting Andean development and integration. 2 years later, on June 8, 1970, after opening its headquarters in Caracas, Venezuela, CAF formally began operations. The Cartagena Agreement was signed in May 1969, 1 year after CAF establishing agreement which created the political framework for the Andean sub-regional group. CAF began operations with a subscribed capital of $25 million. In 1971, Bolivia and Ecuador became the first countries to receive loans for the execution of projects, a rice storage network and a fisheries complex for catching and freezing tropical tuna. In April 2012, the Financial Times reported that for infrastructure projects, CAF now provides more funding to Latin America than the World Bank and the Inter-American Development Bank combined. This is partly related to the CAF's less restrictive regulations, especially in regards to the environmental impact of projects. Member states: Argentina, Barbados, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Jamaica, Mexico, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Portugal, Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, Uruguay, Venezuela. CAF Marathon. Since its beginnings in 2001, the CAF Marathon Caracas has had a relevant growth in the number of registered runners. The routes of the race, in both of its categories, were certified by the International Association of Athletics Federations, and co-sponsored by the Association of International Marathons and Distance Races. The event is the yearly National Marathon Championship of Venezuela, and in previous editions have been qualification for the Olympic Games. Every participant in the marathon and half marathon receive a medal on crossing the finishing line. First CAF Marathon Caracas, 3,694 registered runners, 20 participant countries. Second CAF Marathon Caracas, 5,800 registered runners, 36 participant countries. Third CAF Marathon Caracas, 8,100 registered runners, 30 participant countries. Fourth CAF Marathon Caracas, suspended. Fourth CAF Marathon Caracas, 10.688 registered runners, 34 participant countries. Fifth CAF Marathon Caracas, 10.680 registered runners, 36 participant countries.